Hello, hello. I never thought Kylie Jenner would ever inspire me to make a video. Never say never. In case you missed it, this week Kylie Jenner appeared on the cover of Interview magazine in what appears to be some kind of black latex looking lingerie, whilst blank-faced and sitting in a wheelchair. So there's a couple of things to talk about here. After viewing some comments, my first response to this shoot is actually to steer away from the sexualization conversation. And I want to tell you why. There are two sides to that conversation, and they are both actually very valid. The fetishization of disabled folks and their presumed inability to consent is obviously problematic. And it makes me feel some type of way being a survivor of sex violence. However, on the other end, people with disabilities are also often infantilized and believed to be completely non-sexual. When the reality is that many disabled people can and do have sex just as much as any able-bodied person. I am currently living in a world where people are either so freaked out they can't look at me in the face, or they view me as some kind of erotic sex doll with no autonomy. So in general, the concept of sexualizing disability goes under the umbrella of body autonomy. So if someone wants to present themselves, as sensual or sexual, that is their right. But Kylie Jenner is not disabled, and that's where the problem starts. From a place of privilege, she is perpetuating harmful ideas about disability. She is using a mobility device as a prop, and then not even taking any responsibility to discuss any of the above, the fetishization and over-sexualization and the under-sexualization of people with disabilities. It's a slap in the face, because people with actual disabilities are rarely even given any opportunities in Hollywood. Sometimes they won't even give them an appointment to an audition if you have a disability. Disabled models and actors face tremendous obstacles trying to get any kind of work. And then she gets to be up there and use a mobility device as a toy, as a fashion statement, dangling it above our heads like, oh, you're oppressed? Cool, let me just take your stuff and play with it in public and make it look cool because I don't actually need it. And I'll also live a life of able-bodied privilege, so cool, BRB never with all your stuff. And that's not even the end. Aside from an enormous lack of visibility and representation for actually disabled people, which is one of the things keeping our deep sense of ableism not only alive, but so common. For me, the most ignorant part about this whole thing was the part where she said how it was about her being bound to fame, limited by fame. Girl. Oh man. I am lucky to have a wheelchair. Even if it's not the right size, even if it's difficult to push because of said fit, wheelchairs are not economically accessible to everyone who needs them. A wheelchair is freedom, not imprisonment. The wheelchair is not what limits me. Society limits me. Society and its lack of care for access is what limits me, not the chair. Whenever I go to a business, whenever I consider leaving the house, I have to think about whether or not the space I'm going to is going to be accessible to my wheelchair. And when people don't make their spaces accessible, what it says to me is, you're not welcome here because you're not a walking person. We don't care enough to accommodate or adapt to people who are not able-bodied. You don't deserve the same access to this space as able-bodied people do. Yeah, that's how that feels every time. It's people that make things limited. It's society, it's ableism that make me feel limited, not the wheelchair. I'm so grateful for the wheelchair. Jesus, this shit's rude. So to conclude, I'm not even mad at Kylie. I don't think she's ever had to think twice about any of this. And I just hope that she and many others take the time to learn and uplift the narratives of disabled people. Thanks for listening, guys. Please let me know what you think about Kylie Jenner's shoot in the comments below, and I will see you guys eventually.